Does it ever feel like you're fighting a battle on two fronts? Managing the unpredictability of seizures with one hand while trying to push away a heavy cloud of sadness with the other? If this feels familiar, please know that what you are experiencing is real, it is valid, and you are far from alone. The connection between these conditions is not just an emotional reaction. It's a complex neurobiological relationship that we are going to unpack today. This video is a practical guide for seniors living with epilepsy, as well as for their caregivers and loved ones. We will explore the deep biological reasons why these two conditions are so intertwined. Most importantly, we will provide you with a comprehensive toolkit of science-backed strategies, from specific cognitive exercises and mindful movements to brain-healthy nutrition that you can use to actively manage your mental well-being and improve your quality of life. Understanding the neurological and psychological connection. To effectively manage these co-occurring conditions, we must first understand why they are so deeply linked. The relationship is bidirectional, meaning epilepsy can increase the risk of depression, and depression can, in some cases, worsen seizure control. The science, what's happening in the brain. The connection is not merely situational, it is rooted in the very structure and chemistry of the brain. Shared neuroanatomy. The brain regions often involved in generating seizures, particularly the temporal and frontal lobes and the limbic system, which includes the hippocampus and amygdala, are the same regions that are central to regulating our mood and emotions. Structural changes or abnormal electrical activity in these areas due to epilepsy can directly disrupt the neural circuits that maintain emotional balance, leading to symptoms of depression. Neurotransmitter imbalances. Brain chemistry plays a crucial role. Neurotransmitters are the chemical messengers that facilitate communication between brain cells. Key neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine are well known for their role in mood regulation. Imbalances in these chemicals are a hallmark of depression. These same neurotransmitters also help modulate neuronal excitability. It is believed that the neurochemical environment that promotes seizures may also be one that fosters depression. Furthermore, some anti-seizure medications can alter the levels of these neurotransmitters, which can sometimes induce depressive symptoms as a side effect. The stress response system. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal HPA axis is our body's central stress response system. Chronic stress, a common experience for those living with a chronic illness, can lead to HPA axis dysfunction. This dysfunction is strongly linked to the development of depression. It can also lower the seizure threshold in some individuals, creating a vicious cycle where stress and depression can potentially exacerbate seizure activity. Impactful statistics on comorbidity. Understanding the prevalence of this issue highlights its significance. Depression is the most common psychiatric condition among people with epilepsy. Studies indicate that individuals with epilepsy are at a significantly higher risk of developing depression compared to the general population. It's estimated that at least 1/3 of people with epilepsy will experience depression at some point in their lives. This rate can be even higher in seniors, particularly those with difficult-to-control seizures or other coexisting health issues. Crucially, depression in individuals with epilepsy is associated with a lower quality of life, increased medical costs, and reduced adherence to anti-seizure medication, which can lead to poor seizure control. Common myths and misconceptions. Myth: depression is just a normal and expected reaction to having epilepsy. Fact: while adjusting to a chronic illness can be emotionally challenging, the depression seen in epilepsy is a distinct clinical condition with a biological basis. It is more than just sadness. It is a treatable medical issue that requires proper care. Myth: you should only focus on treating the seizures, and the depression will go away on its own. Fact: untreated depression can worsen seizure outcomes and significantly diminish quality of life. Optimal care involves treating both conditions simultaneously. Managing depression can lead to better medication adherence, reduced stress, and an overall improvement in well-being. Strategies for managing co-occurring epilepsy and depression. Managing these intertwined conditions requires a multifaceted approach. Here are 7 detailed science-backed strategies to help you improve your mental and neurological health. 1. Implement mindful movement and gentle physical activity. Physical activity is a potent tool for mental health, but for seniors with epilepsy, it's crucial to choose safe and appropriate exercises. Mindful movement focuses on the connection between body, breath, and mind. Gentle, low-impact activities that improve physical health while promoting mental calm and present-moment awareness. Scientific principle. Exercise boosts the production of endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which acts as a natural antidepressant and supports brain cell health. Mindful practices help reduce activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, lowering stress and anxiety. How to do it. Detailed exercises. Chair yoga allows you to experience the benefits of yoga without the risk of falling. Seated cat-cow stretch. Sit at the edge of a sturdy chair with feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on your knees. On an inhale, arch your back, lift your chest and look up. Cow pose. On an exhale, round your spine, drop your chin to your chest, and gently pull your navel inward. Cat pose. Repeat 8 to 10 times, synchronizing with your breath. Seated spinal twist. Sit tall in your chair. On an exhale, gently twist your torso to the right, placing your left hand on your right knee and your right hand on the back of the chair for support. Hold for 3 to 5 deep breaths, lengthening your spine on each inhale and gently deepening the twist on each exhale. Repeat on the left side. Seated Tai Chi. This ancient practice involves slow, flowing movements that improve balance, reduce stress, and enhance focus. Opening and closing hands. Sit comfortably. Slowly raise your hands in front of you to shoulder height, palms down as you inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower your hands back down. Focus on the sensation of air around your hands. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This simple movement promotes relaxation and coordination. These activities reduce stress, improve sleep quality, enhance mood, and increase body awareness, all of which contribute to better mental health and can support overall epilepsy management. 2. Utilize cognitive restructuring techniques. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, provides powerful tools for changing the thought patterns that fuel depression. A set of techniques designed to identify, challenge, and reframe negative or unhelpful thoughts and beliefs. Scientific principle. Depression often involves cycles of negative thinking that become automatic. CBT works by breaking these cycles, creating new neural pathways, and fostering a more balanced perspective. How to do it. Specific techniques. Technique A, the 3 C's. Catch it, check it, change it. Catch it. Become aware of your automatic negative thoughts. When you feel a wave of sadness or hopelessness, ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? An example might be, my epilepsy makes me a burden. Check it. Challenge the thought. Is it 100% true? Are there other ways to view the situation? Is there evidence that contradicts this thought? For example, think of times when loved ones have offered support willingly. Change it. Replace the negative thought with a more balanced and compassionate one. For example, living with epilepsy has challenges, but I am managing them. It is okay to accept help, just as I would help others. Technique B, behavioral activation. Understand the goal. Depression often leads to withdrawal and inactivity, which in turn makes the depression worse. Behavioral activation aims to reverse this by scheduling positive and rewarding activities, even when you don't feel like it. Create an activity list. Brainstorm a list of activities you once enjoyed or that align with your values. Include simple things, listening to music, sitting in the sun for 10 minutes, routine tasks, tidying one drawer, and social connections, calling a friend. Schedule activities. Use a calendar to schedule 1 or 2 small activities each day. The goal is not to feel immediate happiness, but to simply engage in the activity. Track your mood. After each activity, briefly rate your mood or sense of accomplishment on a scale of 1 to 10. You will often notice a slight lift, which reinforces the behavior. These techniques empower you to take control of your thought processes, reducing feelings of helplessness and actively combating the cognitive symptoms of depression. 3. Embrace nutritional psychiatry for brain health. What you eat directly impacts your brain function, mood, and even seizure threshold. Using a diet rich in brain-supportive nutrients to help manage symptoms of depression and support neurological health. Scientific principle: the brain requires a steady supply of specific vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats to function optimally. Chronic inflammation is linked to both depression and epilepsy, and an anti-inflammatory diet can help mitigate this. How to do it: key nutrients and foods. Omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are critical components of brain cell membranes and have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Find them in fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds. B vitamins, folate, B6, B12. These are essential for producing neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Deficiencies are linked to depression. Sources include leafy greens, spinach, kale, legumes, lentils, beans, eggs, and lean poultry. Magnesium. This mineral plays a role in nerve function and has a calming effect on the nervous system. Some research suggests it may help with mood and seizure control. Find it in almonds, spinach, avocado, and dark chocolate. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D is important for brain health, and low levels are associated with depression. Safe sun exposure in foods like fortified milk and fatty fish can help. An anti-inflammatory diet: focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, use olive oil, and incorporate spices like turmeric. Minimize processed foods, sugary drinks, and refined carbohydrates, which can promote inflammation. Important medical tip: always speak with your doctor before starting any new supplements, as some can interact with medications. A registered dietitian can help you create a personalized eating plan. 4. Prioritize and optimize your sleep hygiene. Sleep is foundational to both mental and neurological health. For individuals with epilepsy, sleep deprivation can be a significant seizure trigger. A set of habits and practices that are conducive to sleeping well on a regular basis. Scientific principle: during sleep, the brain consolidates memories, clears out toxins, and regulates hormones and neurotransmitters essential for mood. Consistent, restorative sleep helps stabilize brain activity. How to do it: advanced sleep tips. Create a wind-down buffer zone. Dedicate the last 30 to 60 minutes before bed to screen-free, relaxing activities. Read a physical book, listen to calm music, do gentle stretches, or take a warm bath. Manage light exposure. Get 15 to 30 minutes of natural sunlight exposure in the morning to help regulate your circadian rhythm. In the evening, dim the lights in your home to signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. The 20-minute rule. If you are in bed and can't fall asleep after about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something quiet and relaxing until you feel sleepy, then return to bed. This prevents your brain from associating your bed with a place of frustration. A robust sleep routine improves mood, enhances cognitive function, boosts energy levels, and can contribute to better seizure management by ensuring the brain gets the restorative rest it needs. 5. Master stress reduction and relaxation techniques. Effectively managing stress is non-negotiable for those dealing with epilepsy and depression. Specific, repeatable exercises that activate the body's natural relaxation response, counteracting the effects of stress. Scientific principle. These techniques shift the nervous system from the fight-or-flight state, sympathetic, to the rest and digest state, parasympathetic, lowering stress hormones like cortisol, reducing heart rate, and calming the mind. How to do it: additional techniques. Diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing. This is the foundation of relaxation. Sit or lie comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4, allowing your belly to expand outward. Your chest should move very little. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, feeling your belly fall. Repeat for 5 to 10 minutes daily. Guided imagery. Close your eyes and imagine a peaceful, safe place in vivid detail. It could be a beach, a forest, or a quiet room. Engage all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? Spending 10 to 15 minutes in this mental sanctuary can significantly reduce stress. Regularly practicing these techniques can lower baseline stress levels, making you less reactive to daily stressors and potentially reducing the impact of stress on seizure activity and mood. 6. Proactively cultivate your social support network. Loneliness and isolation are major drivers of depression. Building and maintaining connections is a powerful antidote. Deliberately nurturing relationships and engaging with a community to foster a sense of belonging and emotional support. Scientific principle: humans are social creatures. Positive social interaction releases oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of trust and bonding and reduces anxiety. A strong support system provides a buffer against life's stressors. How to do it: practical steps. Schedule connections. Don't leave social interaction to chance. Schedule a weekly phone call with a family member, a monthly lunch with a friend, or join a recurring group activity like a book club, gardening group, or a senior center program. Seek out peer support. Find an epilepsy support group, either online or in person. Connecting with others who truly understand your experience is incredibly validating and can reduce feelings of isolation. Embrace weak ties. Even brief, friendly interactions with people in your community, a cashier, a neighbor, a librarian, can contribute to a sense of connection and lift your mood. A robust social network provides emotional resilience, practical help when needed, and a vital reminder that you are not alone in your journey. 7. Engage in proactive medical management and self-advocacy. Feeling empowered in your healthcare journey can significantly reduce feelings of helplessness. Taking an active, informed role in your medical care by tracking symptoms, preparing for appointments, and communicating openly with your healthcare team. Scientific principle: a strong sense of self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to manage your own health, is linked to better health outcomes and improved mental well-being. How to do it: your healthcare toolkit. Keep a detailed health journal. Track not just your seizures, but also your mood, sleep patterns, energy levels, and any medication side effects. This provides your doctor with invaluable data to optimize your treatment. Prepare for appointments. Before each visit, write down a list of your top 3 questions or concerns. Also, bring your health journal and a complete list of all your medications, including over-the-counter drugs and supplements. Practice open communication. Tell your neurologist about your mood symptoms. Tell your psychiatrist or primary care doctor about your epilepsy. Both conditions need to be considered together, especially regarding medication choices, to avoid negative interactions. Ask questions like, how might this new medication affect my mood? Or, how might this antidepressant interact with my seizure medication? By being an active partner in your care, you ensure that your treatment plan is holistic and addresses your needs as a whole person, leading to better management of both epilepsy and depression. Strategy number 8, master your medication management. For many seniors, managing health means managing multiple medications, a practice known as polypharmacy. When you are taking medications for seizures, depression, and potentially other conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, the complexity can be daunting. Effective management is not just about remembering to take your pills, it's about ensuring safety and efficacy. The challenge of interactions and side effects. The primary concern is the potential for drug interactions. Some anti-seizure medications can affect how the body metabolizes antidepressants, and vice versa, potentially making one drug less effective or increasing the risk of side effects. Furthermore, the cumulative side effect burden from multiple medications can be significant, leading to drowsiness, dizziness, or cognitive fog, which can be mistaken for or worsen symptoms of depression. Tip 1. Create a single source of truth. Maintain a single, comprehensive, and up-to-date list of every medication you take. This list should include the name of the drug, both brand and generic, the dosage you take, the time of day you take it, the reason you are taking it, e.g. for seizures, for mood, for blood pressure, the name of the prescribing doctor, any over-the-counter medications, vitamins, or herbal supplements you use. Bring this list to every single doctor's appointment and show it to your pharmacist. This simple document is the single most effective tool for preventing dangerous drug interactions. Tip 2, conduct a brown bag review. At least once a year, schedule a specific appointment with your pharmacist for a medication review. This is often called a brown bag review because you literally bring all of your medication bottles in a bag. The pharmacist will review everything to check for potential interactions, redundancies, and opportunities to simplify your regimen. They can also provide invaluable advice on the best time of day to take certain meds to minimize side effects. Tip 3, correlate and communicate. Use your health journal to specifically track how you feel after taking your medications. If you notice a consistent pattern, for instance, feeling particularly down or groggy 2 hours after your morning pills, write it down. This is not about blaming the medication, but about gathering data. Presenting this specific information to your doctor is far more effective than simply saying, "I feel tired." It allows them to troubleshoot your regimen with precision. Professional treatment options. These self-management strategies are powerful, but they are most effective when used as part of a comprehensive treatment plan that includes professional support. Therapeutic approaches. Psychotherapy, also known as talk therapy, this provides a confidential space to work through the emotional challenges of living with a chronic illness. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. As discussed, this is a highly effective, evidence-based therapy for depression that is well suited for individuals with epilepsy. Support groups. Professionally facilitated support groups can offer both emotional support and practical advice from peers. Medication. Medication can be an essential component of treatment for moderate to severe depression. It is critical that medication management is handled by a doctor who is knowledgeable about both epilepsy and psychiatry. Antidepressants. Doctors will often choose antidepressants, like certain selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, that have a low risk of lowering the seizure threshold or interacting with anti-seizure medications. Medication review. Your doctor will carefully review all of your current medications to create a safe and effective regimen. Openly discussing any side effects is crucial for finding the right treatment. Conclusion. The link between epilepsy and depression in seniors is a serious medical issue with deep roots in brain function. It is not a sign of weakness, but rather a complex interplay of neurology and chemistry. The most important takeaway is that both conditions are treatable. By implementing a combination of proactive self-management strategies, including mindful movement, cognitive techniques, brain-healthy nutrition, and optimized sleep, and by working closely with your healthcare team, you can significantly improve your quality of life. Start with one small, manageable step. Be patient and compassionate with yourself on this journey. Healing is possible, and taking control of your health is a powerful act of self-care. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more wellness content. Share this video with anyone who may benefit from this knowledge. We invite you to share in the comments below. Which strategy from this video do you plan to try first? Disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. The information we're sharing is designed to support, not replace, the relationship that exists between you and your healthcare provider.